Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's episode is a bit different because Daniel and I actually disagree on this topic.
Oh, we definitely do. I've been trying to convince her for months, and she just won't listen.
That's because you're wrong, Daniel. Okay, so today's topic is working from home versus working in an office. Which one is actually better?
And just so you know, I'm team office. Olivia here is team pajamas and a laptop.
They're not pajamas. They're comfortable clothes. There's a difference.
Sure. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Why do you prefer working from home so much?
Honestly, the flexibility. I can start my day whenever I want, take a break to go for a walk, and I don't waste an hour every morning stuck in traffic.
See, that's exactly my problem with it. No structure. Actually, I'll admit something embarrassing. The first month I worked from home, I once joined a client call at 3 p.m., still wearing pajama bottoms.
No way!
I'm serious. Nobody saw because my camera was off, but I felt so unprofessional. Without an office, without colleagues around you, it's really easy to lose motivation.
That's hilarious, but also kind of proves my point. That's not the system's fault, that's a you problem.
Maybe. But here's something interesting. I read that remote workers actually report feeling lonelier over time compared to office workers. So it's not just me being dramatic.
Okay, that's actually surprising. I didn't expect the numbers to be that clear.
Right? So don't you miss talking to people face to face? Video calls just aren't the same.
Sometimes, yeah. I won't lie. There are days I feel a bit isolated. But I make plans with friends after work instead, so it balances out for me.
That's the thing, though. Not everyone has that option. Some people live alone, and their job is basically their main social connection.
I hadn't thought about it that way. I guess it really depends on your personality and your life situation.
Exactly. And let's talk about productivity. Companies love to say remote work increases productivity, but does it really?
For me, absolutely. I remember one week I had a huge report due, and I finished it in one focused afternoon at home. No interruptions, no one stopping by my desk to chat.
But how do you separate work time from personal time? Doesn't the line get blurry?
Honestly, that's the hardest part. Just last week, I caught myself answering emails at 9 p.m. because my laptop was sitting right there on the couch.
See, that's what worries me. At the office, you leave, and work stays behind. At home, work can follow you everywhere.
Okay, I'll give you that one. I think you need strong boundaries, like a separate room for work or specific hours you stick to. Otherwise, it becomes exhausting.
Right. And there's the commute, too. You mentioned traffic. I actually don't mind mine. I listen to podcasts, mentally prepare for the day, and on the way back, I switch off from work completely.
That's an interesting way to look at it. I never thought of the commute as something useful.
For some people, it's wasted time. For others, it's a transition. Depends how you use it.
Fair. I guess that makes sense. What about collaboration, though? Don't you think some tasks are just easier in person, like brainstorming?
100%. There's something about being in the same room, drawing on a whiteboard, bouncing ideas off each other quickly. On a call, people talk over each other, and half the team has their camera off anyway.
True, cameras off is very real. But I'd argue the tools have improved a lot. Shared documents, virtual whiteboards, group chats. Teams can collaborate well if they actually try.
They can, but it takes more effort. In an office, collaboration happens naturally. You overhear a conversation, jump in, and solve a problem in 5 minutes that would have taken a full meeting online.
I won't argue with that one. Spontaneous conversations are something you definitely lose with remote work.
Finally, some agreement.
Don't get too excited. Let's talk money for a second, though. For me, working from home just makes financial sense. No commuting costs, no daily coffee runs, no buying lunch every day. It adds up fast.
True, though there are hidden costs too. Higher electricity bills, maybe a better internet connection, a proper desk and chair. My first month I worked from my bed, and my back hated me for it.
See, that's exactly why I invested in a proper chair. Best decision I ever made for my back.
Okay, respect for the chair. Let's shift to something a bit deeper. Mental health. How do you feel about that side of things?
It's mixed, honestly. On good days, working from home feels calm and peaceful. But I remember one week I barely left the house, and by Thursday, I genuinely felt stuck, like the walls were closing in.
That matches what I mentioned earlier about loneliness. It's a real risk, especially if you live alone or don't make an effort to get out.
That's because you're wrong, Daniel. Okay, so today's topic is working from home versus working in an office. Which one is actually better? Right, and that's exactly why I think a hybrid model might be the best solution. A few days at home for focused work, a few days at the office for meetings and connection.
Now that's something I can actually agree with. Hybrid gives you the best of both, flexibility and human connection.
See, we can agree on something.
Don't push it. But seriously, I think the right answer depends completely on the person, the job, and even the company culture. There's no universal answer here.
Exactly. Some jobs simply can't be done remotely. Think nurses, teachers, construction workers. And some people genuinely thrive with structure and people around them.
While others, like you apparently, thrive in silence with a cup of coffee and zero interruptions.
Guilty as charged. So, to wrap up, if you had to choose just one, which would it be?
Honestly, hybrid. Best of both worlds, like you said.
See, I told you I'd convince you eventually.
You didn't convince me. We just met in the middle.
Sure, whatever helps you sleep at night.
All right, that's it for today's episode. We'd love to hear from you. Do you prefer working from home, in the office, or a mix of both? Let us know in the comments.
And if you're studying English, try using today's vocabulary in your own sentences. Words like flexibility, commute, collaboration, and boundaries. Practice makes progress.
See you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.